Hello guys and welcome to Creative Academy. In this video we will be looking at how to build Facebook login page. So we're replicating Facebook login page. So first off, we have our center tag. Everything we'll be writing will be under the center tag, and after the center tag we have the div. So this div is more like a container. So we'll give it a class and we'll call it the container. So next we have is the form tag, and we have our h3. For h3 we have Facebook, and after which we have the input. So we have the input for test, and we'll give it a placeholder. So this placeholder we have mobile number or email. Address. So we have another input. The input now is for password. So for password, we can call it password, and we can call this password, and give it a placeholder which we will call password. So next we have is our button, which is the login button. So the button to log in, and we have another button which is the forgotten password button. It is forgotten password. So next thing we add is the horizontal line, which is the H arrow. After the horizontal line, then we will put a span, and in that span we have all. After the all comes the horizontal line again, and lastly we have our last button. So this button we create new account. Now if you notice, we actually have 1, 2, 3 buttons here. In order not to mix them up while trying to style them, we'll give it a class. So for this first button, we'll give it a class, and we'll call it login. The next one we call it password, and the last one we'll call it new account. So these are the 3 buttons we'll be working with. Now let's head over to our CSS to style this very quickly. So first of all, we use the universal CSS, and we have our margin as 0. We have the padding as 0, and we have the box sizing as border box. And next is our div, which is the container. So before we continue that, let's preview what we've written. So this is what we've written. This is what we've written so far. Let's proceed to our styling. We have the div, which is the container, and for the div, we'll give it a border. See, 1px solid, 1px solid gray, and we'll give it the height. Height will be 1000 pixels, and the width should be 500 pixels. Let's preview. So this is what we have. Now let's head over to our HTML to apply a break tag to this inputs and buttons. So let's apply a break tag. So here I apply a break tag. Here too there is a break tag. So this button too, there's a break tag. Let's preview. So after the login button, we'll apply a break tag. And we'll apply a break tag for forgotten password, and this we apply a break tag. Let's preview. Okay, this structure is nice now. So let's head back to our CSS to continue our styling. Now first thing is the H3. For the H3 fonts, let's look at the font family. Let's see sans serif. Okay, and this is good. Next thing is the font color. The color should be blue. So this blue is actually much. Let's we touch it. Okay, this is perfect now. So next thing is the font size. Let's look at 30px. Okay, this 30px is good. Now let's look at the padding. So the padding top, let's make it 30px. So this 30px is okay. Next we work on the input. So for the inputs, so for the border we'll have 1px, 1 pixels transparent, and next is the background color, which will be using as pink. So let's increase the size. First is the width 300 px. 300 px is okay, and then for the height it will be 30 px. So 30 px, and we have the border radius 5 pixels. So for the Facebook login page, there is always a distance between this Facebook and the login, which is the input. So head over to our CSS, to our HTML, and add a break. So add a break there. Let's preview it. Yeah, this is good now. So continue styling the input, and we see padding left. Let's look at 10 pixels. So this is actually good. Now let's work on this button, which is the first button. So for the button, we'll be using .login, which is the class .login, and the first thing there is the background color. The background color should be blue. Next is the width. The width should be 300 pixels, and the height should be 30 pixels. So just same thing with the input. Border radius 5 px, and the border 1 px transparent. Now the color itself, which is the text color, the login color should be white. So let's preview. Now this is what we have. So we are done with the login, which is the first button for now. Next is the second button. What is the class we gave to it? The second button, we gave it password. So say password, and for the password, the color should be this same color we used initially, RGB, for H3, and border should be none. Now let's look at it. Yes, this is perfect. And the font size is okay. So this is good. Now let's work on the last button. So we know that we are done with all the buttons. The last button we call it new account. So dot new account. New account. The color should be white. Background color should be green. Green. Let's preview that. Okay. This shade of green is much. Let's make it a little bit lighter. Okay, this is okay. And the color itself should be white. White. Border 1px. Transparent. Then we have the height as the same height we use for the input and the other button, 30 pixels, but the width will reduce the width this time around. So the width should be, let's see, 200 pixels. Yes, 200 pixels. So at the end of everything, this is what we have. Simple, neat and sleek. You can go through the HTML code and go through the code. You can see how we structure our code, and the CSS too. You can see everything, styling, and at the end we arrived at this. So this is Facebook login page. We try to replicate it, and if you enjoy the video, ensure you subscribe, like, and if you have any question, drop to the comment section.